Good morning, students. I, Swain, welcome you to the GYANJYOTI online classes. Students, we have already completed the syllabus up to the month of October. Now, from today onwards, we will start the exercises, that is the question and answers, along with the filling the blanks, match the following. So, we will do it in the board and some long question answers we will discuss, and you have to see the video and write down the question and answers. Students, the first chapter in the history section, I am starting from the history sections, is when, where and how. Students, in this chapter, we knew that from when did history started, or the ancient period started, medieval period started, modern period started. From where means where are the some of the evidences by which we know about history, about our past, and how it started. So this is the chapter all about. We have already completed the chapter. Now we will start the exercises. Okay, students. Then, first of all, when you will come to page number H10, the exercises begins. The number A. Who am I? Find out my name. Means some sentences are given, students. 4 sentences are given. So about whom we are talking. So that we have to write here. Okay. The first one is, I am the author of a book. Students, author means writer. The title of my book is Akbar Nama. My name is. Students, here the book Akbar Nama. That writer, we have to write the name. So the first answer is, students, Abul Fazl. Abul Fazl. Okay, students. Then we'll come to the next option. I wrote the book Kitab al-Hind. My name is. Once again, the name of the book is given. We have to write the writer's name. That is Al-Baruni. Students, then the next one. This is a bigger one. So you please listen it carefully. My name was used for a group of people who lived in the northwest of India. Friends, the northwest area means the areas relating to the Punjab, Rajasthan, that is the northwest of our country. This is mentioned in the Rig Veda. Students, there were 4 Vedas, among them Rig Veda is one among them. Later the same name was used for the entire country. My name is. Students, what was our older names of our country? Hindustan, Bharat. Now it is called India, but before this, Bharat and Hindustan both were called. So this name, the name Bharat, was mentioned in the Rig Veda. So the answer is Bharat. Students, the last question in the fill in the blanks section is, my medieval period starts during the 8th centuries and ends in the 18th century. Students, this is all about the C means, students, C stands for common era or AD, we can write. My medieval period is divided into the early medieval and the later medieval period. My name is. Students, the division of medieval period from 8th century to 18th century. So, about whom we are talking about? About our Indian history we are talking about. So, the answer will be India. We are talking about the Indian history. So, India being the country here, the right answer here is India. Okay, students? Students, this was the 4 options. Fill in the blanks. Now, we will go to the answer the following questions. Question and answer section. Students, the B section, answer the following questions. Students, I am writing only the answer, so I am not writing the questions. So, the first answer. Students, let me have a look at the question. Students, now we will start the B section, that is answer the following questions. Students, here I have written. So, the first question is when did the medieval period begin and end? How many years did it last? Students, as we all know that the period of history is divided into three periods. The first one is ancient, the second one is medieval, and third one is the modern history. So here the question is being asked that when did the medieval period started? In the A section, who am I, find out my name, in the fourth number, the answer is there. It started from 8th century and ended until 18th century. So here I am writing the answer. The medieval period in Indian history began in the 8th century and lasted, or we can use the word mean to an end. In the 18th century. It was lasted over 100 years. Students, just look. A century means a time period of 100 years. So we can see from 8 to 8 means 10 centuries. It means 1000 years. Okay, students. Then next one is, why do historians treat 8th century as a turning point in India? I will explain it. Why it is said? Because historians treat 8th century as a turning point in India because many important events or changes occurred at that time. So what were they? Political disunity, the rise of Indian feudalism, and increased contacts with other civilizations were some of the changes that occurred with the account around this time. Okay, students. Therefore, 8th century is often called as the turning point in the Indian history. So, these major three reasons, that were political disunity, the rise of Indian feudalism, and increasing contacts with the other nations. Then students, will move to question number 3. I am writing here answer number 3. So what does answer number 3 contain? Let us see. Which major event in India marks the end of medieval period and the beginning of modern period? So what was the major landmark? So let us write. The answer is the 18th century. The 18th century saw the gradual breakout. The 18th century saw the gradual breakout of the mighty Mughal Empire. The 18th century saw the gradual breakup of the mighty Mughal Empire and the rise of British Empire. Students, you must know that the Britishers ruled over us for more than 200 years. So in the 18th century, they started to come to India. They started the East India Company, then they started to invade us. They tried to rule over us. So therefore, this major event marked the end of the medieval period and modern Indian history started. Then students, the fourth one. I am writing in the fourth one. What does fourth contain? Let us see. Which period signifies the medieval period in Europe? Students, the medieval period in India and Europe, the both were different. Okay, they were called both as medieval period, but the time period was different. So let us see. Answer number 4. What is answer number 4? In Europe, medieval period. In Europe, medieval period began in the began in the 6th century and ended 15th century. Okay, just see the difference. In India it's 8 to 18, but in Europe it's 6 to 15th century. Then let us come to question number 5. The coins give us valuable information about a particular period in history. Explain now. Students, you have seen the coins. Let us talk about the present day coins. It may be rupee 1, rupee 2, rupee 5, rupee 10. So what does it have? What does it contain? Can you see? First of all, the name of the year in which it was minted, the St. Then it is written the value, either it is 10, 1, 2, 5. The next is Government of India and some leaders, some freedom fighters pick. So this is the same thing which we have seen in the different type of coins which were founded by archaeologists. So what do they contain? The name of the king, the place, the date, the year what I am talking about, and some signs may be there, some pictures may be there. So what type? The question here is being asked that the coins give us valuable information. What type of information? So let me read it. I am not writing on the board. The coins depict the dates and figures of rulers. Yes. The rulers wanted their pictures in that coins minted, and the dates. It may be a 15th century, 16th, 17th, 12th, 11th. So it was written there. The medieval coins have the name of mint as well. The medieval period coins they have written the mints also. Student, do you know mint? Mint is the place where coins are minted, or nowadays currency notes are being manufactured. They help us to fix the chronology. Students, chronology. The word chronology means the serial number of occurring events from the earlier to modern. In addition, these coins provide clues about the metallurgy. Students, do you know the meaning of metallurgy? Metallurgy means the art of making metals or to giving them a different shape. The science, you can say, the science of making metal items. Then art is art also. Religion, this plays a very important role. And trade links. Students, why trade links? Because in the medieval period, when people moved from one place to another for doing trade, so that coins either they were being exchanged. So that also signifies the importance of coins. Okay, students. So, students, this was the end of the question and answers. Now we will move to the last section, that is section C. Filling the blanks. Students, at last the C section. We will move to the C section, that is the filling the blanks. So let us start. The first one is, students, the medieval period. in India lasted for a how many years? Students, the answer, in the question and answers, we have read that how many years did it lasted. So here answer will be 1000 years. Okay, students, 1000 years means 10 centuries. As I have told you that 1 century is equivalent to 100 years. So 10 centuries is equal to 1000 years. Okay. Then next is dash sources. And dash sources. Dash sources and dash sources give a good understanding of the past. Students, please look at the board. Dash and dash sources give us a good understanding of the past. Students, they are talking about the historical sources. So, the answer will be archaeological and literary sources. This is the answer. Okay. Then, we'll move to number 3. So, the 3 is the study of coins is known as, students, it is very easy. The is known as the study of coins is known as what? The answer is, students, numismatics. We move to number 4. The word India comes from river. The word India, the name of our country, the word comes from river, friends. It is very easy. It is Indus. The river is Indus. Okay. Then the last two, I will write. First of all, let me come to the board. Number 5. The study of inscriptions is called the study of inscriptions is called epigraphy. Students, the last one, the last filling the blanks is the Europe of medieval times was one of the most dense continents of the world. Students, nowadays as we know that there are 7 continents, and Europe, North America, these two, and Australia also, these are the most developed continents of the world. But it was different at medieval times. So the Europe of medieval times was one of the most dense continents of the world. Should say answer will be backward. Now it's just the Now I have told you, now it's just the opposite. Europe is, every country of Europe is a developed nation. Now it was developed nation, but now it is developed nation. But at the time of medieval times, it was backward. After the advent of the industrial revolution, it started to develop. After the two world wars, it started to develop at a very speed. And now, students, the chapter is completed. The question and answers section is completed. I hope you would have understood the exercises. We have already studied the chapter. Today it was a day of the exercises, students. The question and answers are being sent to you in your WhatsApp groups. So before writing this, please watch this video and try to complete it as soon as possible. So by saying this, I may say goodbye to all of you. Thank you, students, and have a nice day.